Right, so we've got a bit of a mixed bag here. So, oh no, all the cards are falling everywhere. My plan was to tidy up the cards, but it's not happened. I will get there. So I wanted to use this deck and I can't find any, but I've just found, I don't know what they are, so let's turn them all over. We've got Move Beyond Intention to Belief. Oh, I've just realised these aren't, oh fuck, these are the cards I actually wanted to use with the last video. Anyway, it's all mixed up today. Oath, oh I thought it said Sacred Masculine. Sacred Mirrors. Move Beyond Intention to Belief. Sacred Mirrors. Change Maker, Make Waves. I feel like I'm doing that today. My Uranus energy seems a bit even more weirder than usual. Collaboration of Souls. Interesting that we've got Sacred Mirrors and Collaboration of Souls. Right. So remember, this is the message about like things to do with family, ancestors, mother healing, which can just mean feminine energy, female energy, and not necessarily always female. It can be the feminine energy in a man too. Feelings. But today it's more focused on ancestors, because I've got this ancestors deck and this wee whatever all that meant to you. I feel the collaboration of souls is with your sacred mirror though, your divine masculine, your divine feminine. And it's about moving from the intention of wanting it and doing something about it, and also for those of you that never do anything about it, because that can be all of us at some point, to like believing that it's possible. Spirit of the warrior. Grace of she who rides the owl. Owls are about discernment. We've also just moved into, well, by the time you watch this, but I feel it has moved into it while I've been talking. No, it definitely has actually. I know that it has. The Virgo moon, 0 degrees Virgo moon. So that is very, very strong discernment right now. Anything very potent at the 0 degrees. That's what my Scorpio is at. My Pluto. Actually, I've got quite a few 0 degrees. Right, so, well, that was an exaggeration. No, I think I have got 3. Right, 34. I'll read this quickly because I want to get back to the rest of my voice. So, it's only 2 minutes in. Spirit of the warrior. Though you yearn for peace, you recognise that without truth, genuine peace can never be, even if it triggers an upheaval of transformation. I just said that. My Uranus energy is the great disruptor, the trigger, it's the spiritual catalyst. I can feel it today. Even if it triggers an upheaval of transformation, the need to set things right is strong in you. This is the inner drive of the spiritual warrior, the compelling soul need to uphold truth, goodness, and justice. You will fight for these things because that is your way, spirit warrior. Trust, see, and feel the positive impact that you're making in the world. You're relentless and the divine is within you. If you've watched the other 2 videos, you'll be able to see how I feel that really fits with the other 2 videos. So basically they all link on from each other today, 100%. I'd say they probably do every day, but these 3, while I'm doing this, that really falls on from the Saturn and Pisces conjunction, like that we're in now, and definitely Saturday. And definitely because it's talking about being a spiritual warrior, and it's in the sign of Pisces, which is spirituality. And it's quite funny because I'm keeping it anonymous, but it's like somebody had basically I had an unexpected, like someone had messaged me to ask about something spiritual, right? And it's just, again, it's somebody that knows me a bit but not that well, and it's kind of like, it's just basically my reply was, the same thing that I always say, because I'm honoured someone was asking my advice about something, and because they referred to me as a spiritual guru, and I just laughed. But it's kind of like, my point is I just said I wouldn't say exactly what it was about, but I just sort of said to the person, like, what's spiritual to one person isn't to another. Like, that's why I believe it or not, I don't actually like the word spiritual. It's just, but it's more about, like, what is, first of all, work out what is spiritual to you, and then follow that. And I always give the example of, or like, then make your decisions based on that. But in the context of this, it was actually just a case of me directing the energy back at the person to do what's right for them. It wasn't actually anything heavy either, by the way, guys. But right, so do not give up. If you feel hopelessness, despair, defeat, or frustration, and you wonder if it's really worth it, place your mind in your heart and your awareness of what it is that is inspiring you. Do you feel alone in your quest? Look for legions of beings in spirit and upon the earth that fight alongside you. Wow, collaboration of souls, love it, change makers. Be uplifted by your fellow spirit warriors, beloved one. Feel the joy of their love and unity within you. You have access to divine power that conquers any obstacles, wins every battle, and secures every victory. Love it. Right, okay, so we'll read 8 as well, and then I'll call it a day. Yeah, because you know what you know what I really want to go and do, right? I'm going to go and make my tea. Actually, this is the thing, I don't even need to make, because I knew I wasn't going to have much energy. I made my tea last night, so I just need to heat it up in the oven, because I really don't like microwaves. No offence if you've got one, but I haven't used a microwave in probably 20 years or something. 15 years anyway, but I think it's more like 20. But I just need to heat it up in the oven. And it's healthy as well. It's salmon and veg and a wee pasta thing. And then I'm going to catch up on Love Island All Stars, because it was like, I was like, what is this? I hadn't realised it had started a couple of days ago, and we all know, if you're new around here, sorry, but I love Love Island. I love reality TV in general. It's kind of like, that's like my double life persona. It's like, yeah, here we on one hand we've got somebody texting me for advice because I'm a spiritual guru, and then from by what she said, and like I said, I did correct her on that, not in a kind of nippy way, but what I meant was, I laughed, because it's like, that's a good example actually. If I was too in my ego, I could have really went with that, but I didn't. Like, I just kind of gently, reminded the person of their own power, because that's what a true, spiritual healer, which is what I am, or a shamanic healer, would empower someone, like, because the person was putting the power on me. But like I said, that's because that person doesn't know me very well. But it was a compliment, because actually, I can tell you, they were asking about a tattoo. Like, they were asking me what to get, and I'm like, basically in the politest way, like, how the fuck am I meant to know? I'm not you, and I'm not taking responsibility for what's on your back. but I didn't say it like that. I basically was like, basically what I'd say to anyone else, just, needs to be something that's meaningful to you, because you're going to be stuck with it. Something you won't regret, you know what I mean? But basically, I didn't even say that. I've just basically said, let's hope she doesn't tune in here. But if she does, I'm not saying anything that's bad. But it's kind of like, it's just about, you know what I mean? I can't possibly say what is spiritual to one person, you know what I mean? It's like, and it's, you need to get something that's meaningful to you. But anyway, just in case anyone else is needing that advice. Grace and she who rides the owl. Again, discernment, 0 degrees, Virgo moon. That is discernment. I am the goddess of spiritual awakening, wealth and balance. Of course you are, because that makes sense with what's coming through. I come to correct adharma, that which is dark, unnatural, and against nature, life, love, and goodness. Right, this feels like this might be one of my guides. I redress the misuse of wealth and power. Oh yeah, I'm not even joking. She must work with me. I awaken the heart to the vision of light and truth that was once hidden. Trust in the innocence of your soul and fear not, for I am ever watchful and my grace brings truth. Divine justice is always brought to bear with compassion. Yeah, I feel she's like a version of Matt, like, the white feather of justice, and Lady Portia, because that is Lady Portia and Saint Germain are one of my main guides with Mary Magdalene, Jesus, Isis, Osiris. These are always the ones that really, are the ones I feel closest to, and then I can feel close to other ones, but these are the ones I always mention first. It feels like she might be like a variation of that. Don't waste your value, and also I mentioned the Violet Flame and Saint Germain, and the other one. Don't waste your valuable time and energy worrying about people getting away with things. On a cosmic level, there's only justice. Yeah, she must be Lady Justice. That is not always visible at a human level, and yet that doesn't preclude divine order unfolding. Everything is balanced by karma in the long run. What did I say? Said it yesterday when my eyes got led to the word karma. If you feel down or depressed, there must be a lot of people feeling down and depressed. So I'm sending you prayers if you're open to them, because there must be quite a few people that are healing and in quite a depressed state with that and all the stuff that's coming through. Maybe you've just discovered something. I feel this is for people that have just discovered something was a lie, or some kind of illusion or trick or deception. That's what it feels like. If you feel down or depressed, take immediate action to reconnect to joy and healing energy, vitality of spirit. All things are measured and metered by clear divine vision. It's a bit like crystal clear vision. And your job is to put faith in the work of the divine whilst you tend to your own journey with trust and commitment. Commitment being the Saturn, Venus, Pisces thing I spoke about. I'm just, okay, I'll read it. It's very long, but I'll read it, and then that can be this finished. Uluka Vahana is the cosmic owl upon which the Indian goddess of enlightenment and prosperity Lakshmi rides. It is oh my god, of course, because all the cards have come out about abundance, either in the one before or this one, because they're all linked. There was a lot about abundance, even, without the money one, because that was the last one I just done. So Lakshmi, yeah. It is unlikely pagan, given that owl is a creature of the night who sleeps during the day, like me, and Lakshmi is associated with the light. The unexpectedness of the association holds deep meaning, but you see, it's like a collaboration of souls, sacred mirrors. It's like twin flames again, yin yang. There's so much about yin yang today. The unexpectedness and the association holds deep meaning. Out of that which appears to be devoid of light, light shall arise. That which appears to be hidden in darkness shall be perceived and blessed and transformed. Even if all seems lost and if something doesn't seem right, divine knowledge is absolute and complete and trustworthy. And that also reminds me of, personally, if you go through a dark night of soul and you're like, what can possibly come from this? 11:11, that's amazing, awakening energy, or twin flames, or a bit of both. Or even if you're not a twin flame, 11:11 can be a bit awakening. But it's like, what good could come from this? Like there's so much shit that's happened. Like, I'm in pain, they're in pain. What could come from this? Or this horrible situation that happened to me in my own awakening. But amazingness does come from people's awakening. Like, that can't be disputed. Something amazing will come from your awakening if you don't already know that. From the perspective of those with awakened hearts, the world can sometimes appear to be a disturbing, frightening place where negative activity leads to prosperity, whilst good and worthy people struggle and suffer. That is true. It can be like that, but we are living in a time where actually people that have got spiritual abundance, happiness, you don't need money to be happy. Again, but keeping it practical with that, we do need money to live. So while, like I say all the time, yes, be your happy self, and it does attract miracles and money miracles, but also honour people that are given so much, and by investing in their businesses, well, me and other people, because we do live in a world where we need to pay our bills, kind of thing, to keep it practical. I'm very much I'm very balanced and masculine and feminine when it comes to things like that. I just like to remind people, don't make it all about the money, but also don't take the piss. Don't take the piss out of people, and don't allow you to be taken the piss out of. That feels like I'm speaking to other healers and business owners, because there are people that will try to manipulate you. That is North Node and Pisces shadow side. But the altruistic, unconditional love, like when somebody genuinely does need your help and they haven't got any money, or they've not got a lot of money, that would be North Node and Pisces. But if you were doing that all day, every day, if I was doing that, I'd find myself out on the streets. You know what I'm saying? You have to live. But also it's karma with money, blah blah blah. I can't bother getting that chat again, and actually I can't be bothered even reading the rest of that. But and that's me just being true to myself. I've been standing here for a while, and I'm like, this is a bit of a day off, so I've kind of, there we go. And of course we've got the Two of Pentacles about balancing your finances in reverse. Somebody is successfully balancing the spiritual and the physical, but also your cash flow, because that's what that card says. But you maybe are needing to watch the pennies right now, because now we've got another card about money, which is the Four of Pentacles, which is about, I'm not sharing this, I've not got anything to either I've not got enough to give out, or I have got a lot of money and I need to keep it all to me. It can be a bit greedy sometimes as well, but it can also just be overly cautious, again, to do with Saturn. So, but you're making steady progress with something, and I feel it's to do with a loving union. Beautiful. That is coming into balance and harmony. Wow. I don't know what card to use. Let's use that. This was a really weird one, because it was like, I'm like, what even was this meant to be? This was meant to be one, yeah, it was meant to be one from the ancestors, so, but it doesn't matter, it could just be, but that's, yeah, pretty cool the way it all sort of came together. Pretty cool the way it all sort of came together. That's going to be how someone's union comes together. That's what you're going to say. And I feel guided to just cut the deck at the Divine Masculines. I don't want to keep hurting you. I've got a tarot reading on you, and I need you back in my life. This person, all the people that resonate with this person does need you back in their life. You need them back in your life. A bit like, because I said it's like, you're your best self with them. You could live without them, because You don't want to be codependent, but it's like you're both a better person in each other's lives. However serious, friendship, love, whatever. See you later.